And we're about to start game number 2 here in the arena between the Derby Farmers and the Marauders.
And we are announcing from Ted Reeve Arena for the Fast and Furious 2019. We'll be here all day. Our last game is scheduled to start at 8 o'clock. It might start even later than
And
that.
the Marauders are out with lead jam first.
And looks like there's a penalty there. Number 88 from the Marauders is off to the penalty box.
And the Marauders are out for the first 4 points. Adfei is through for her second pass.
Another 4 points.
Farmers Jammer is still stuck in the pack. She's having difficulty getting through the Marauders blockers.
And Marauders got through again.
Farmers are attempting a star pass to see if that can get them out of the pack.
Well, I think the Marauders have caught on because they're trying to stop the pivot from getting through.
Being very effective at it. And that gives the pivot a cut penalty.
Yep, she came back in before one of the other players, right?
Yes, she couldn't come in and gain position. She has to come in behind the person that knocked her out.
So we're back to the power jam position for this new game. And the jam is called.
The Marauders put 28 points up on the board, and the Farmers are still waiting for their first point.
I'm the actress, and I'm sitting here with Three Beers, who is a wealth of information on Derby. How many years have you been with Derby?
I can't count that high. You get to be a jammer referee if you can count. And the Marauders are starting with the only jammer on the track, so that gives them a power jam. And they've got out of the pack and they have the lead jam.
Blunt force Tanya. The jammer for the Farmers is coming out of the penalty box right now.
She still has to go through the pack before she can score any points.
And Marauders comes out of the pack with 4 points. And again, another 4 points for the Marauders.
Farmers are still trying to get through the pack for their scoring pass.
I think I see why they call her blunt force. And blunt force calls the jam.
But they put 48 points up on the board. The Farmers are still waiting for their first point. The Marauders are out with lead jam again, but the Farmers have passed her on the track. And the Marauders are calling it off before she can score any points. And the Farmers are out for their first lead jam. It's number 94, Kilsey. Marauders are close on her heels.
Oh, the Marauders scored some points.
Stole 4 points to put them now at 52, but the Farmers are on the board. They have 2.
The jam is called and getting ready for the next jam.
No, it was. This one's 5. This one.
Starting jam 5.
And the Marauders are out with lead again. The Mad Fay. That crash for the Farmers has gotten out of the pack. And of course, Mad Fay calls it off before she can score any points.
So we end this jam with 55 for the Marauders and 2 for the Farmers. Our head ref is Archer.
Marauders are out with lead again. Abby Normal. And she calls it off before the Farmers can score any points. Score is now 59-2 for the Marauders.
And I noticed that the pivot skated off the track with the star in her hand, so I guess that was an unsuccessful star pass they were attempting there.
Yes, I think the Marauders called it off before they could get away with it.
Yeah.
Call it off again before the Farmers can get any more points. It's 61-2 for the Marauders. And Archer is calling an official timeout.
And while we're having this timeout here, let's thank some of our sponsors. We've got Spectrum Event Medical Services. As Ontario's largest event medical services company, we provide on-site medical teams to ensure the health and safety of your attendees. Whether you're hosting a football game, concert, gala, or filming a movie, or television show, our team of certified professionals can perform on-site medical services and or escort attendees to hospitals via our non-urgent patient transfer vehicles. That's Spectrum Event Medical Services. And the official review is over.
And of course we had a false start because nobody understood the twirling whistle, which means that things are going to get underway, not that the jam has started.
Oh, that's what happened. I was wondering. Got called as soon as they started.
That catches a lot of people when you've ended a timeout and you hear the twirling whistle. A lot of people will just jump into the jam thinking that was the jam start.
Right. I can see how that could happen. So the jam has really started now.
And the Marauders are out with the lead again. That's Mad Faye.
And the Farmers are fighting their way through the pack. Oh, big. It was a big...
Kilsey is still trying her hardest to get through, but the Marauders are blocking her successfully.
And she threw a big block at one of them, but she also fell on that block.
So it didn't get her through, right?
No.
But Mad Faye is through for her third pass. Oh, and Kilsey is out.
She's coming around. Oh. Jam is called.
And the Farmers didn't get any points, so the strategy is still working for the Marauders. Score now is 72 for the Marauders, 2 for the Farmers. And the Farmers have lead. Crash is out ahead of everybody else.
Number 222.
And the Marauders have pulled the star pass. Number 88 is now their jammer.
Yeah, she's got the panty on her head. That's Betty the Whip, I believe, for the Marauders.
And Crash has scored her first 4 points.
So has Betty.
The Farmers don't seem to be using the same strategy of calling off the jam before the other team can score.
Oh, she just flew by them that time, the Farmers.
But the Marauders are still scoring points at the same time.
Marauders through.
So it looks like we're just going to go the full 2 minutes to see who can score the most points.
They are neck and neck right now. Oh. Oh, big blocks from Crash as she forces her way through the pack.
She looks a little tired after that. And the Marauders jammer has just got a penalty. So it's a power jam for the Farmers.
Oh.
But the 2 minutes is up.
Hold off. That's too bad for them.
But we have a new score. The Marauders at 92 and the Farmers are at 30. And the Farmers get to start this jam as they on a power because the Marauders jammer is in the penalty box. And the Marauders are calling a timeout to talk about it.
And on the timeout, going back to our sponsors, we have Complete Energy Solutions for all your HVAC energy management and mechanical needs. Call Complete Energy Solutions. And you can visit online rollergirl.ca for all your skating needs. This is the 10th Fast and Furious, 10th year, at Ted Reeves Arena all day, well into the evening. The last game is scheduled for 8 o'clock, so if you want to come down, come on down. It is $10 at the door.
And the Farmers have lead. Kelsey is out ahead of the pack.
Kelsey is being blocked by the Marauders. She hasn't gone through. And here comes the Marauders. Number 88, Betty the Whip.
And Kelsey calls it off before the Marauders can score any points. We're now at 95 for the Marauders and 34 for the Farmers.
Heading into Jam 11. So $10 at the door, $8 for seniors. Children 12 and under are free. So if you want to come down to Ted Reeves and see some of this action, you can do it as a family thing.
The Marauders have lead.
That's Blunt Force Tanya, number 1111.
She dumps the apex and calls it off.
Before Rainbow Flash can get through.
And the Marauders out with lead jam again. That's Mad Faye.
She just burst through that pack.
She can fly.
And Rachel is fighting her way through for the Farmers.
Mad Faye's coming up for her scoring pass. And she's through for 4 points.
Oh, she just flew through there. Mad Faye, another.
And the Farmers have completed a star pass. It's 222 Crash is now their jammer.
She's got the cover on her head now. The star cover's on. Oh. And it's been called. Did she get those points?
I'm waiting to see the jammer. The jammer's not showing up. Yeah, she got 2 points.
Okay, so that's 2 more points for the Farmers, bringing them up to 36.
And 115 for the Marauders. Marauders are out with lead again. That's Savage. And Kilsey is out for the Farmers. And she calls it off before the Farmers can score any points. It's 119 to 36.
Black 8-8 is being called for a penalty. And she's a blocker for the Marauders. She's over in the penalty box now, along with another blocker from the Marauders. And a blocker from the Farmers.
There should be lots of room on the track for the Jammers to get through. And the Farmers are out with the lead. That's Crash.
Followed closely by the Marauders. The Marauders are through. 4 points for the Marauders.
Crash is still stuck in the pack. And she gets a penalty. Does a power jam for the Marauders.
There she goes off to the penalty box, and Marauders jammer is avoiding a cut.
The Farmers just got a penalty for out-of-play block because the blocker coming out of the penalty box tried to block the jammer when she wasn't in the engagement zone. Abby Normal has just scored 4 more points for the Marauders. But Crash is finally out of the pack and hot on her heels. Marauders blocker is going off for a failure to reform penalty after a no pack was called.
And the jam is called.
And that's the end of the game. Unofficial score is 149 for the Marauders and 51 for the Farmers.
That last jam, the Marauders got a big 30 points. The Farmers got 12. Just waiting for the official score on this game. And while we're waiting, the Inger Group, for all your janitorial maintenance, carpet cleaning, and flood remediation needs, call the Inger Group. Copycat Reproduction offers printing, brochures, copying, design, serving the Danforth since 1999. There's a little rhyme there in that one.
Very good. You're good at that. This has been the Actress and Three Beers announcing from Ted Reeve Arena for games 1 and 2 here at Fresh and Furious 2019, and we will be back at 2:10 for the next games in the next round number 2. See you then.